time is time for action.
Well, the radio is on.
I've been waiting all day.
It's go time.
That's the big thing today, radio.
Getting restless?
Speak into the microphone, squid friend.
Let's start the show.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Order of the Fez, we had gear, no ball and toe. We are wear a Fez with pride, no other hat will do. Please don't talk of trilbies, a bowler or top hat. A man without his Fez is like a chop without its fat. Oh, order of the Fez, we had gear, no ball and true. We are wear a Fez with pride, no other hat will do. No other hat will do.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. And tonight on the show, we're going to get to this here in a few moments, but it is Hot Hat Friday. And I've been asking for this for a long time. You know, usually I get ball caps in the summertime from local businesses that want a little free PR here on the show. In the wintertime, I get knit caps with business logos on the front. Makes sense. I have long wanted a Fez. And finally, local business has come through with a Fez for Hot Hat Friday.
You need a hat.
Look, it's a hat.
Nice hat. Oh, that is a beauty.
Let me just get your hat.
I love the way you wear that hat.
Don't forget your hat. Are you going to wear that hat?
I like your hat.
Nice hat. Looks expensive.
It's a matching hat.
And the Fez comes from DS Printing and Design in Dayton. Let's see. They're located at 150 Front Street. Door E. Door E. Printing and design, DS Printing and Design. So thank you so much. They do shirt design, shirt printing, embroidery, programs, souvenir flyers, posters, banners, photography, and more, including this beautiful Fez with their logo on the front. A little note in there says, hope you like the hat. Love your show. DS Printing and Design. So thank you so much for the Fez. Also, a big shout out for my intern, Will, who's with us tonight. He was able to manage attaching my headphones to the Fez because they don't really work together, right? They're not really suited together, but he managed to make it work. So thank you, Will. I do appreciate that. And I think I was born to wear a Fez. I feel like I could be part of a lodge that has Fezes as their official headgear. And I think, you know what? We could do the Edgehead Lodge. Oh, now there's an idea. We already have the Todd Lodge, my Facebook group, the Todd Lodge for guys named Todd. If your name's Todd and you're on Facebook, check it out. But we could also have the Evening Edgehead Lodge. That would be kind of fun. Tonight on the show, we have a 4-pack of passes for the Land of Illusion Aqua Adventures, and you're going to want to use those next week. Holy cow, it's supposed to get super, super hot all next week. So when you hear the fat guy doing the when you hear the fat guy doing the belly flop, be the 6 caller at 937-957-1290. We've got some mail to get to. We've got, like I said, Will's here, his punchline report. By the way, celebrating his 1-year anniversary here on the show tonight. So that's exciting. And then coming up after 6:30, it is the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase. We're going to be hearing a tune from a local group called the Hip Shakers. And Price I Pay, it's pretty cool. We'll check it out coming up after 6:30. The first thing I wanted to get to, I saw this a day or two ago, and, actor Fred Savage, he became most well known for his role in The Wonder Years. He was Kevin in The Wonder Years. He is in town tonight, and he's throwing out the first pitch down at Day Air Ballpark for the Dragons. Now, it turns out, and when I first saw this, I thought, well, that's kind of an odd thing. Like, why would he come to Dayton just to throw out a first pitch? Well, apparently, he has a local business here. Some sort of business that grades luxury watches, and it's based here in Dayton. I had no idea. And he frequents the area, and I've even heard rumor, and I don't know, that he has an apartment in town. And he's been spotted from time to time around the Miami Valley, which is so random and weird. But he's throwing out the first pitch tonight. The Dragons are facing the West Michigan Whitecaps there at Day Air Ballpark. He was Kevin Arnold in Wonder Years. He was also in The Princess Bride and Little Monsters. But it dawned on me when I saw this, that when I was the director of entertainment for the Dayton Dragons during their inaugural season, we had his older brother in the show, and I can't think of his name. Who the older brothers? I know the actor. His name is Jason Harvey. Somehow he was associated with Mandalay Entertainment, who at the time owned the Dragons. I don't think they're still involved with the Dragons, but either way, Mandalay was the owners, and somehow Jason Harvey was there, part of the company, and he came into town and I'm pretty sure, I mean, I know I met him, I remember meeting him, but I'm pretty sure he threw out a first pitch as well, because it's not very often we get big TV celebrities coming to Dayton. And I was thinking, when I saw the Fred Savage and that Jason Hervey threw out a first pitch all those many years ago, they need to try to get Danica McKellar. She was Winnie Cooper. And Danica McKellar, she is rocking. Let me just tell you, va-va-voom. So if they could get her for next year, that would be great. We could get the whole Wonder Years cast here in Dayton to throw out a first pitch. That would be kind of cool. We've got this story. This is kind of an odd update. So there was a story, and it's been around now for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. There was a guy by the name of Nicholas Rossi. And Nicholas Rossi was basically a fraudster, a scammer. He was also a violent rapist, and lived in the Dayton area for a couple of years. Had some, I guess, some relationships with folks, a couple of ladies here in town. And it's all part of a documentary. And this guy was accused of these crimes that he committed here and other places. And then he fled to Scotland. And then he assumed an identity. And there's a documentary about this. I can't remember if it was on Amazon or Netflix or what it is, but he played, let's see, he said his name was Arthur Knight, and that all of this was just a big misidentity. Does anybody remember what I'm talking about? He was on this documentary. He was featured in a number of TV interviews. And in those interviews, he's pretending that he is like this Scottish guy, Arthur Knight. And he's insisting that he is, in fact, a Scottish citizen and not this person who was wanted in the United States for these crimes. And here's a little clip from one of the interviews. And by the way, he's wearing a oxygen mask because he's claiming that he's also an invalid. He's got all these health problems, that whole kind of deal. So when he was being interviewed, he's wearing an oxygen mask, and that's why it sounds a little, disjointed there. But
Andrea, I am not Nicholas Allenworthy, and I do not know how to make this clear. We were once a normal family, but thanks to the media, our lives have been interrupted.
So So this guy has been in the news. They finally figured out when he was living over there in Great Britain that he was, in fact, this person, Nicholas Rossi, not the Arthur Knight, which, by the way, what a strange name to choose. If you're going to come up with a fake identity and you're going to try to portray yourself as being a British person, when I heard Arthur Knight, I thought, well, that's just too obvious. That sounds like a made-up name. You're trying to say that you're British and that you're part royalty, so you go with Arthur Knight. It sounds like a TV character. But anyway, they figured out it was in fact him, and they shipped him back here to the United States. He stood trial, and he was found guilty of raping 2 women in Utah back in 2008, and in 2 trials during 2024. Well, this is all a long way of me getting to the point. He died. He died yesterday. Let's see, it was at yesterday afternoon at a local hospital, I guess, in Utah. He died. He was serving 10 years to life for crimes that included sexual assault. He also scammed a bunch of people, I guess, in Rhode Island. Like, he convinced them that he was like an orphan. And somebody, and in this documentary, it's like they take him in and they get him a job as a page at the Rhode Island state legislature. And everybody thinks he's just this great guy. And turns out he's just a big scammer. But long story short, he died. And that's the way his story ends.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Well, thank you for the compliments on the Fez. I'm going to try to keep it on for as long as I can, but I can sort of feel the headphones sort of slipping a little bit. So it is what it is, Will. What are you going to do? I do feel like I was born to wear a fez, 100%. Thank you, Ashley. Wayne. That's right. Wayne Arnold. Right, Nick. This is what I was saying. Right. That's my point. Of all the names you could choose, King Arthur or Arthur Knight. I mean, he should have just gone with some typical British name. You know, like Paul McCartney. He could have gone as I'm John McCartney, right? Or something like that. Thank you. The fez does suit me. You know, I have to figure out. I really do enjoy the fez. See if maybe I'll take it home and see if I can figure out how to, make it work with my headphones a little easier. John, I like that. Makes you look like radio royalty. I am not looking a gift horse in the mouth. I wish, though, that the fez had been like blue or something, more my show colors instead of red. But I'm happy. You know, it's the ideas, though, is that they're putting their logo on it. So, and it's kind of printed on there. You can see it, DS Printing and Design. You know, it was funny is I did have a couple of people when I was, pleading on the air for somebody to send me a fez. I had a couple of people reach out and say, "Hey, I have a fez. I was in the Shriners. Would you like to wear it?" And it's like, well, I don't want a fez just to wear a fez. You know, it's got to have the company logo on it. So I'm glad that I finally got one. What's this say? Something's wrong. Can't get through. Keeps repeating something. Sherry, are you trying to call? Are you calling the new number, 937-957-1290? We have a new telephone number. We've had it for a while. 937-957-1290, not 457, 957. Yep, need a custom evening edge fez. And this is just like a, just like a, I don't know what this is, felt. A little harder than felt. But I should get like a real fez. Have it customized. My wife could do that. She could customize a fez. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking to Gracie. That's right, John. That skateboard's in my studio at home. I still need to get some trucks for it. I don't want to spend money on like good wheels for it because I'm not going to ride it, but I thought it would look cool to have the trucks and then have it mounted. So I keep looking for like a used skateboard at a Goodwill or something that I can take the wheels off of and just transfer them.
Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
I promise this will be fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
You need a hat.
Look, it's a hat.
Nice hat. Oh, that is a beauty.
Let me just get you a hat.
I love the way you wear that hat.
Don't forget your hat. Are you going to wear that hat?
I like your hat.
Nice hat. Looks expensive.
It's a magic hat.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream on Facebook and YouTube. And yes, it is Hot Hat Friday. Big shout out to the great folks at DS Printing and Design, 150 Front Street in Dayton. Bringing designs to life. Thank you for the custom fez. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful fez. And a lot of people on the live stream, they feel like I look good in a fez. I feel comfortable in a fez. So, yeah, I appreciate that. I've got to get to this story real quick here because...
we interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin.
Gracie, my producer, can you hop on real quick?
Yes, I can.
You know, it's fortuitous that you are doing the show tonight because usually you don't produce the Evening Edge. You've got other responsibilities, but from time to time you get stuck with this shift.
I'll make time for you, Todd.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, I've been thinking about you a lot this week because of a story that I've been following here on the show. It has to do with that missing giraffe down in Texas. Have you heard about this?
I did. Ever since Kipper, the wallaby, I've been very up on missing
animals. Right. And Stella, we had the missing dog Stella here, and now this giraffe that's been on the loose in Texas Hill Country in Real County, Texas. And the reason I've been thinking about you in regards to this story is because, much like you, Gracie, the giraffe is named Gracie.
Wow.
Well, there is a connection there. You have to admit.
There is. Well, this happens to me a lot. Right. I know a lot of people who are a good friend, Jake Magnotta. His cat is named Gracie. Lots of people name their dogs Gracie.
Well, there you go. There you go.
It makes me feel good.
It makes you feel good. Well, I have good news. They finally captured Gracie. She's been on the loose now for 2 weeks. She was one of several giraffe living at Cedar Hollow Ranch in Leakey, Texas. That's the name of it. Just like 100 miles west of San Antonio. Her owner was offering a $5,000 reward. They'd been using helicopters and drones to try to find this full-size giraffe. Well, Friday morning, they confirmed that they found Gracie about 4 miles south of Cedar Hollow Ranch.
Well, you know, I've never been to that part of Texas, so you know it wasn't me. But only $5,000 for the giraffe.
Well, I don't. It is odd that they were only offering $5,000 for this giraffe, and the dog that was missing in Beaver Creek was $25,000.
Yeah, how much is a giraffe worth? Can we look?
I would
look that
imagine.
up on our break.
I would imagine. I'll tell you what. Google it. Do the Google. Find out how much we can buy a giraffe for. Okay.
Awesome.
Awesome.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education. It's entertainment. It's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate it. Do I look official? Official. I'm like the grand poobah. Bring that up when we come back. Between 20 and 80. Wow. All right. Well, after I got a couple things here at the beginning of this next segment, and then we will put you on the hot seat. All right. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'm not seeing. Oh, wait. There it is. Oh, that's hysterical. Oh my gosh. My buddy Tim just did this. Look at this. Hang on. The Edgeheads Lodge. Look at that. How cool is that? Rob, you are correct. All I need now is a monkey. Oh, I know where there's a monkey. There's actually a monkey in this building. Not a real monkey, but a monkey. Greg, I hate to correct you, but this is a fez. This is not a hat. My, oh my. Thank you, Penny. Thank you. I feel comfortable in the fez. Anybody having problem with the Facebook feed? My buddy Tim is watching and it says it froze on his end. Just curious if anybody's having issues. All good? Okay. Well. Thank you, everybody. At first sign, it was frozen and repeated words. Huh.
WHIO is all news.
Dayton's news
all talk.
And talk.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
Everybody, could I have your attention, please?
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Now, hold on, dummy. Just you listen to me.
Now, listen to me carefully.
You boys got something to say to me? Why don't you talk in the microphone?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Gracie, my producer tonight, we just had the story about, the giraffe named Gracie that was missing and on the loose in Central Texas. A couple of weeks, they couldn't find this gigantic giraffe. And they were offering a $5,000 reward. Well, they did find it. They found it this morning, about 4 miles away from the ranch that had disappeared. But Gracie, you picked up made a great suggestion or comment that the $5,000 reward doesn't seem very much for a giraffe. So what does, if let's just say I had some money to burn, let's say I had Michael Jackson money, and I bring up Michael Jackson because I do believe he had a giraffe at Neverland Ranch. If I had that kind of money, how much would a giraffe set me back?
All right. So this is from possibly one of my favorite website domains ever, exoticanimalsforsale.net.
Oh, wow. What else they got? Well, let's find out about the giraffe first.
All right.
Yeah.
So how much does a giraffe cost? Purchasing a giraffe is no small endeavor. That's how it starts.
Okay. Yeah,
and basically it ranges on average from 40 grand to 80 grand.
40 grand to 80 grand. Now, do females cost more than males?
It does not say, but...
Or are you buying by the foot?
That's a good question. I know that babies are a little bit less expensive.
Right.
So maybe it has something to do with neck length. But it does say that you need a lot of space for them, obviously. But also, they eat about 75 pounds of foliage per day.
Wow.
So it's a big commitment. Maybe ask your parents before buying a giraffe. That might be a good idea.
Okay, so on exoticpetsforsale.net, what other animals are available?
They have chinchillas.
Okay.
Prairie dogs. Ooh, a Colombian squirrel monkey.
Ooh.
Interesting. They have lemurs, capuchins, whatever that is, marmosets, very cute, very cute. Foxes. That's interesting.
You know what? Those don't sound very exotic, though.
This one I don't understand. A raccoon. Just go outside and get yourself one.
Just go trap one. Okay, Daniel Boone.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, an Arctic fox. A Bengal kitten. I'm not seeing anything like too crazy.
Like elephants
exotic.
Or hippos or rhinos or anything like that.
Oh, a baby wallaby. Rest in peace, Kipper. Pouring out for my boy tonight. Oh, I miss Kipper.
How much for that?
For the little wallaby, it is dang $2,800.
$2,800. Wow, for a wallaby. All right. Well, thank you, Gracie.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. We got some mail.
Sit back down and shut your trap. It's time for mail call. Message for you, son.
You should see a fan mail.
You got a message.
I got your letter. Amazing what you can accomplish by mail.
Congratulations, Skippy. You've got mail.
If you'd like to send me an email, eveningedgetodd@gmail.com. Hey, Todd, I listen to your show all the time, and I appreciate the date and perspective you give to your listeners. I'm curious if you've ever talked about how, in many, if not most communities, people can be fined for not mowing their lawns. However, in many of these same communities, land that is owned and managed by the city often goes unmowed or kept up for months on end. It seems rather hypocritical for the city to force people to keep up their lawns when they can't seem to keep up their own. Larry in Riverside, and he sent a picture. I don't know where this is in Riverside. I'm going to take his word for it, that is maybe a public piece of land, but I have no idea where that is. And no, it hasn't been mowed. That's an interesting point. I don't know that we've ever talked about that. I mean, we've certainly talked about properties that aren't kept up, and you end up with that sign in the front that says that you violated the ordinance of keeping your lawn trimmed. But I don't know. Boy, that's a good question. I don't know. I have noticed that sometimes along like 35, because that's generally the highway that I travel most. When I go home at night, unless I go down 5th Street and just go through the Oregon District or whatever, I will hop on 35 and head east. And I have noticed from time to time that a lot of the shrubs and trees along the highway, especially near some of the entrance and exit ramps, really seem to be wild and out of control. But I don't know if that counts or not. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know that for some communities, they have a lot of land that they have to sort of maintain. And I would guess that during the summer, spring, summer, fall, when the grass is growing, it's might be a little hard to keep up with. But I would agree. If somebody can get fined for not mowing their lawn, then maybe the city needs to do a little better job with their lawns, I guess. I don't know. Coming up at 6:15 on Channel 7. I'm just going to throw this out there. Mike Campbell, News Center 7's Mike Campbell. He's been a reporter in the Dayton area, retired today. 40 years of journalistic excellence here at WHIO TV. He's done reports. You've heard his voice on WHIO radio. I've known Mike and his wife, Christina, for a very, very long time. He's a super cool guy, but he retired today. And at 6:15 on Channel 7, I would encourage everybody to check it out. There's going to be a little 15-minute special on Mike and his illustrious career. Started out as an intern at WHIO, and then became a videographer, and then an editor, and then a reporter. And he's just had a great, great career. He's in the Dayton Broadcasting Hall of Fame. He's in the Ohio Broadcasters Hall of Fame. He's won numerous awards and Emmys and all kinds of great stuff for all his good work. So best wishes to him in his retirement. 40 years, man. That is crazy. That is crazy. All right. Well, speaking of interns, Will, my intern, is here. Will, how you doing, buddy? Good. So if people didn't know, Will, much like Stella the dog and much like, Gracie the giraffe was missing from the show. He was missing for a while, not missing as though like you'd been kidnapped, but just sort of lost, right? Yeah. You kind of stepped away, and I didn't hear from you for a while. I didn't know if you were okay. I didn't know if you were still interested, whatever it might be. But you showed up. Nobody claimed the $25 reward that I was offering. I'm going to just go ahead and pocket that myself. But you are here for Will's Punchline Report. And today is kind of a special day because it's not just your Punchline Report. It's also your 1-year anniversary of the Punchline Report.
The 1-year anniversary.
Right. So let's get the open here
from the
going.
Evening Edge, it's Will's Punchline Report.
Brand new.
I like it.
Yeah. Brand new open for my buddy Will. So Will, he's now out of high school. He graduated. But when he was starting just before his senior year, he reached out and said, "Hey, I'd like to be a comedy writer when I grow up. Can I work on your show?" And I said, "Sure." So we started this little bit, Will's Punchline Report, and he wants to work on SNL. So a little bit like Weekend Update, he's going to give us some headlines and then a punchline, and I will either give him a laugh or a groan. Really, it just depends. on how the joke is. Now, because it's your 1 year anniversary, you brought how many jokes?
27.
27 jokes. You know, we're not going to be able to get through. Now we've got about like a minute and a half left.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So why don't you give us 10?
10.
Pick 10 good ones, okay? And make them quick.
You said 12 the last time. Okay.
I can change my mind.
A snowplow driver confessed to snorting 3 lines of cocaine before crashing into a garage. I guess he plowed more than one kind of powder that day.
That's quality. That's quality.
This past week, an adult film star passed the Texas bar exam to become an attorney. Her specialty, oral argument.
Okay. These are all, by the way, jokes from the past year. So some of them might not sound timely, but that's what they are. Kind of a best of. All right, let's hear the next one.
A container ship captain has been arrested on suspicion of operating a vessel while drunk due to him making several erratic movements. The suspect has attributed his movements to his first mate, Captain Morgan.
These are good. I like them.
A British man has declared sovereignty over a tract of land between Serbia and Croatia because old habits die hard.
Keep it rolling.
A Kentucky nurse has gained attention for successfully performing CPR on a drunk raccoon. Coincidentally, a drunk raccoon is the state animal of Kentucky.
Keep it going.
An Egyptian wrestler has broken a world record for pulling a ship using only his teeth. 9 out of 10 dentists say stuff like this keeps them in business.
Loving them.
Kim Kardashian recently took the bar exam, something she was inspired to do after playing a lawyer on her new show, CSI BBL. A Marriott has drawn criticism for failing its pledge to serve only free-range chickens. The hotel defended its use of caged chickens by claiming the birds didn't have enough member points for a room upgrade.
All right, how many more do we have? Two more, okay.
Scientists have announced that toothpaste made from human hair could be on shelves in less than 2 years. It will come in the flavors mint, strawberry, and Rogaine.
All right, here comes the last one.
The one that started it all. A woman in Wisconsin was arrested after getting distracted by eating Taco Bell while driving and crashing her car into the back of a police cruiser. Just another rear end destroyed by Taco Bell.
I'm so glad you're back, Will. Thank you, buddy.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Those were good, Will. Those were good.
Thank you.
Yep. We've been talking about the drone show being canceled. Let me look at the weather tomorrow. I feel like the weather tomorrow is going to be better. I think it's supposed to rain in the morning. At least that's what I saw. Let's see here. Let me go to Storm Center 7. It says isolated thunderstorms in the morning, showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then cloudy in the afternoon with a slight chance of storms, high near 78. But if I look at the hourly forecast, yeah, it's hourly. It's looking like maybe some showers through 6 o'clock and then cloudy. But that's okay. You'll still be able to see the drones. Hey, I'm going to do the contest here. Welcome to the show, by the way. Glad you could join us. Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. Yeah. Who'd you talk to? Okay, I know I think I know the drummer. Oh, I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm thinking of they're called the Trapper Keepers. No, I don't know that they do original. I think they might be a cover band. But I have heard of the 1984 draft. I got one today that was sent to my regular email. I will send to you. It's actually pretty good, and I've actually moved them into the schedule. They're pretty good. They're called American Whale. Yeah. Oh. Mm-mm. Oh. So when we get to after 6:35, I'm going to be playing. What am I playing tonight? The Hip Shakers. The Price I Pay is the song that I'm going to play. I want you to tease tomorrow night. Okay.
A mistrial in the Palisades fire. We'll have the latest at 6. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
You have to admit that he is a lot of fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Jump it!
Oh my God. Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. And of course, that was the fat guy doing the belly flop. If you would like to win 4 passes, family 4-pack of passes to the Land of Illusion Aqua Adventures. Be the sixth caller right now at 937-957-1290. And we will hook you up with those tickets. We've been talking about it here on the show and also on the news throughout the day. The big Lights Over Dayton drone show that was scheduled for tonight over at the Air Force Museum has been postponed until tomorrow night because of the rain. So I was looking at the forecast tomorrow. There's going to be some storms in the morning and then maybe some showers and storms throughout the afternoon. But from the hour-to-hour forecast that I saw on WHIO.com from Storm Center 7, it looks as though the rain is supposed to maybe end around 6 o'clock. It'll be cloudy after that, but I think that's okay, right? Because the drones, they're not going on until 10 o'clock, and you want to be able to see the drones anyway. So tomorrow night is the big Lights Over Dayton because it's canceled for tonight. So hopefully it'll fly tomorrow for sure.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
I love this show.
It's fun to listen to.
Locally grown.
Here in Dayton.
Seriously funny.
It's a crackpot with wild ideas.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Thank you, William. Glad you like the Fez. It's slipping a little bit, yeah. Can you retape me, maybe? Hang on, give me a minute. I'm kind of like standing, I'm like holding my neck a certain way so it doesn't fall off. Ryan, he's listening and watching in St. Paris. My ears are sweaty. Okay. You just staple it into my head. I can't wear my headphones over my fez, and I want to wear the fez, so we gotta tape the back of my headphones to the fez. It's a good idea. I keep putting it off. I need to get, for instances like this, and I've even thought about switching from, thank you, big headphones to like high-end earbuds that are wired, you know? Thank you, Will. Thank you, Will. Yes, a nail gun would also work. That's right, Harvey. Riverside Engineering. Zip recruiter. Oh, a zip tie. That's not a bad idea. We could put a little hole in the back. I mean, not for now, but maybe. We could do we could call it a Fez for All Friday. Give away evening edge fezzes. That's not a bad idea. Fez for All Friday. And we could have Fez from that 70s show. Come do like a line or something. I said good day. Oh, 105. I'm going to have to wear my tank top to work. Oh, yeah. I could put a little can holders on the side, a straw, turn it into a beer fez. That's an idea.
In less than 15 minutes and immediately when it breaks. I'm Ron Otto, 1290 and 95.7 WHIO, Dayton's News and Talk. Depend on it.
WHIO is all news.
Dayton's News
all talk.
And talk.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
I believe it's about that time.
Turn it right to one way. This is my friend, Todd.
He makes me laugh.
From Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, super!
What a crackpot.
Would you please just listen?
Really fun. And it's free.
Oh boy, this is great.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Order of the Fez, we had gear, no ball and toe. We are wear a Fez with pride, no other hat will do.
Woohoo!
Please don't talk of trilbies, a bowler or top hat. A man without his Fez is like a chop without its mat. Oh, order of the Fez, we had gear, no ball and true. We are wear a Fez with pride, no other hat will do. No other hat will do.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Coming up after 6:30 tonight, it is the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase. We're going to be hearing a track from a local band called the Hip Shakers. It's called The Price I Pay, and we're also going to be talking to Ian James, one of our producers here. He is the host of the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase, brand new show we launched a number of weeks ago on Sunday nights. It's an hour-long program of local music from local artists, all original tunes. A lot of musical talent here, but we'll talk to him and find out what he's going to be playing tomorrow night on the show. It is Hot Hat Friday.
You need a hat.
Look, it's a hat.
Nice hat. Oh, that is a beauty.
Let me just get you a hat.
I love the way you wear that hat. Don't forget your hat. Are you going to wear that hat?
I like the hat.
Nice hat. Looks expensive.
It's a matching hat.
Well, the reason we played that little rousing tribute to the Fez is because I am wearing a Fez tonight. I have asked for a Fez for a very, very long time from a local business. Usually I get ball caps or knit hats. I got a hard hat a month or two ago. Appreciated that since it sits back there on my desk. But we got the Fez, and I'm very excited about it. And it comes from DS Printing and Design in Dayton, 150 Front Street, Door E. It's right there on their card, Door E. You can find them on Facebook. They do shirt design, shirt printing, embroidery programs, souvenirs, flyers, posters, banners, photography, and more, bringing designs to life, much like this beautiful custom Fez, which I absolutely love. And I do like the idea of maybe some sort of evening edge Edgehead Lodge, and we could all have matching Fezes. I was just telling Will, my intern, and maybe an idea on a Friday night could be like a Fez for All Friday, right? And we could just get a bunch of evening edge Fezes and give them away. And then from time to time, have an evening edge lodge meeting. And just, I don't know, just hang out. That would be kind of fun. So anyway, that's why the Fez, wearing the Fez. And again, shout out to Will, my intern, for coming up with a way to attach my headphones to it so I can wear the Fez and still do the show. Last night, of course, the World Cup continues. We've got, let me get my World Cup fever here. So last night, the United States, they finished group play. They were in a group with Turkey, with Australia, and what's escaping me? Who's the other one? I forget. No, I mentioned Turkey. I forget. Somebody on the live stream, help me out. Anyway, last night they won the first two of the group, and then they lost to Turkey last night. And I made some comments on Facebook, which were not well received. I thought the team looked kind of flat and disorganized in the back line of defense. And a lot of people, they were quick to defend, say, well, first of all, they were playing a lot of their subs. They didn't want players to get injured as they go into the knockout round, which is next week. And Will, did you figure out when they play?
Yes, Wednesday, July 1st.
Okay, so next Wednesday they play. So I understand, but I still felt like they looked kind of disorganized. I know that the main starters weren't there. I get it, but I'm just concerned. I'm just concerned because last night, they collapsed at the very end and allowed the winning goal. And I believe the winning goal was made in extra time. Paraguay, thank you. It was Paraguay was the other team in the group. So I'm just a little concerned because when they get to the next round, the teams that they face are going to be stronger. So that was all I was trying to say. I hope for sure that they win. Maybe my comments were a little bombastic. I said if they aren't out there, I said this last night, if they weren't out there this morning at 8 a.m. training on the training pitch, heads should roll. And I think people were a bit offended. So sorry about that. But I just, I hope they do well. I hope they do well. I just want them to be ready. There were a lot of celebrities there last night, and it was funny because I've mentioned on the show that we don't subscribe at home to the Fox streaming channel or whatever it is. So, in order for me to watch the World Cup games live, and I haven't been watching a lot of the games live. I've been watching the highlights, the Fox highlights that are on YouTube, which are great because they're extended highlights. They're like 15 to 20 minutes long. You get all the key points, and it's in English. I bring that up because I've been watching it on Peacock, which is Telemundo, and it's all in Spanish. Last night, I watched the entire broadcast from beginning to end, all in Spanish. And what was so funny, and I just want you to know, I'm not, sometimes people say that it's inappropriate for people like me or others to pretend that you're speaking another language and it might sound gibberish, and I'm not making fun because I'm not. I just don't know Spanish. But it was like this. If they were speaking Spanish, Brad Pitt, Colin Farrell, and they would show, and it was in English. I thought it was funny. Then I knew Ashton Kutcher was there. Scottie Pippen, Will Ferrell, Owen Wilson, James Cameron, Ed Norton, Leonardo DiCaprio. All the guys were there. The only female celebrity that they put up on screen, Nadia Comaneci, a gymnast from like the 80s. I mean, sure, I get it. She's world renowned, but where were all the female celebrities? Anyway, they play Wednesday against, I think it's is it Bosnia Herzegovina? Yes. Yeah, that's what you said. So, well, hopefully they'll progress. That would be great. I saw this story, and it has to do with a woman in Houston. I guess it is breaking the law news here.
Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law.
So a woman in Houston was arrested for allegedly stealing keepsakes and valuables from a Houston cemetery mausoleum. And she had her little toddler help her. Cops arrested the 37-year-old woman this week on charges of burglary and theft from a graveyard. The theft happened earlier this month. Surveillance video shows the woman using a tool to open the lock on a protective glass panel of an area there in the mausoleum. She allegedly stole jewelry and other valuables from inside. And in this video, you can see the little toddler there, I guess, as an accomplice. But the reason I brought that up is I saw this other story like a week or so ago, and I didn't really think to comment on it. But there is a new House bill in the Ohio House that proposes to make stealing or removing items from grave sites and memorials a felony. The way it is right now, it's a crime to cause physical damage to burial structures or graves. However, taking items without causing physical damage is prosecuted strictly based on a monetary value. So if the items that somebody steals from a grave site is less than $1,000, it only results in a minor misdemeanor. So now this new law is targeting people who are stealing personal tokens, flowers, military markers, crosses, flags, mementos left at graves, tombs, monuments, or headstones. And they will make it a felony. Because from time to time, we have stories like that, where somebody will go into a grave site and just start stealing flowers for their own use, which is just, abhorrent. So anyway, that could become a new law here in Ohio.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
I love this show.
It's fun to listen to.
Locally grown.
Here in Dayton.
Seriously funny.
He's a crackpot with wild ideas.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Now from the WHIO News Center, here are the three big things you need to know. 2 people are hurt in a crash between a box truck and a...
Thank you, David. I love this. David, I turned on Peacock last night at the beginning of the U.S. match myself and couldn't figure out why I couldn't find the English language version of it. I also heard a lot of Spanish and suddenly the words Ashton Kutcher. And my wife and I laughed out loud. So you weren't the only one, weren't alone. I love that. That's funny. I need the adult warning. Got a story after the news. Thank you, David.
Museum postponed. It'll be happening tomorrow night. Well, the latest at 6:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
So what's wrong with having a little fun, huh?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Well, I had some guests on the other night here on the show for Wing It Wednesday. Alex Heckman and Leo DeLuca from Carillon Historical Park. This weekend is one of their big annual events. It's a 2-day festival. It's Train Rail Fest, featuring free miniature train rides. You can ride the full-size Carillon Park Railroad for $5. It's a live steam engine. There'll be model trains, historical displays, train vendors, the whole deal. It's $14 to get in for an adult, $12 for seniors over 60, $10 for kids 3 to 17, and it's free to children 2 and under. So if you've got somebody in your family who's a big train buff, this is the place to be. It's happening tomorrow, 9:30 to 5 p.m., and then 9:30 a.m., of course, and then Sunday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And when they were on the show the other night, and I'm still trying to work this out, I think it's going to happen. I'm guessing it'll probably be Sunday. But at some point, I will be over there, and they said that I will be able to drive the train. They're going to let me actually climb up into the engine of their Carillon Park Railroad, the full-size train, and take some brave folks on a tour of Carillon Historical Park. So I'm not sure what time I'll get out there, but I'll be out there some point on Sunday. Once again, 11 a.m. to 4. Maybe I'll see you out there, and maybe I can give you a ride on the train.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
All right. Marcia, no, you know what? I did not get my overalls. I looked online to see if I could find overalls my size, and I wasn't having much luck. Now, I know they exist because I see them all the time at the Dollar General, and I'm talking about some of the customers I see in there. But I haven't located a sizable pair of overalls, so I might just opt and go with a train cap. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll go to Quality Farm and Fleet. I know that they have. Overalls. Rural King. Ah. Oh, there it is. There's Gracie. Rural King. Rural King. Do. You know what, Dennis? I have a smoking jacket. Did I say Quality Farm and Fleet? Maybe I think I meant Tractor Supply. I don't know if Quality Farm and Fleet is around anymore. I don't know half of what I say. It just spews from my lips. Oh no, a burger down, slid off your grill. I say throw it back on the grill. The heat and fire will kill the germs. Or nuke it. Don't waste your burgers. That's what I would do. Look at that microphone he's got on. It's like a flower. What'd you say? I thought that was a stain on yeah. Oh. Plane into building in Beijing, China. Wow. Yes, too.
On it.
And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff.
Could this day get any more fantastic?
Let's get on with it.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. A week from tomorrow is the 4th of July. And I'm going to be out in Beaver Creek celebrating the 4th in my hometown, and you're invited as well. Myself, along with a couple of WHIO staffers, are going to be in the parade. That's always a lot of fun. Good to see people that I know. A lot of my friends that I grew up with still live in the community, so it's always nice to see them. And then after the parade, we will be out at Rotary Park. There's going to be food trucks, entertainment, the band Velvet Crush. They crushed it last year. See what I did there. And they invited them back. So they're going to be out at Rotary Park next week. And then, of course, the big 4th of July fireworks display. Last year was just amazing and just a lot of fun, and got to meet a lot of edge heads out there. So if you're looking for some place to celebrate the 4th of July, check out Beaver Creek. It's, like I said, a week from tomorrow. And in fact, there is a fireworks finder guide on WHIO.com. And I was going through it, and there are communities that are having fireworks. I mean, like the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. I saw some that are even taking place this weekend. You could just hit like a bunch of different communities if you're really, really into fireworks. But anyway, that's you can check that out on WHIO.com, and maybe I'll see you out in Beaver Creek next week. All right, we've got this story my wife, Mary, shared with me. It's a kind of an unusual story. It's from TMZ, and I have to issue an adult content warning.
Warning. We have young ears present.
That's very adult, Todd.
How salacious.
Here it comes.
This is your last warning.
Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down.
We started issuing that warning, in case you didn't know, if you haven't heard, is because probably a couple of months ago, I got a nice email from a mom who listens in the car when after she picks up her kids at daycare. And from time to time, there is a story that might make it on the show that is a little bit adult in nature. Now, I'm not talking, we're not using swear words here, and it doesn't get too salacious. But I do like to give a warning just in case there are young ears, and parents' discretion, right? You can listen until you hear something you don't like, and then you can turn it down, or you can immediately turn it down. This story is from TMZ, and I have talked about this guy. I talked about him probably 2 or 3 years ago. He's from North Carolina, and his name is Michael Phillips. He's 38. And he claims to have the smallest penis in the world. He tells TMZ that he is seeking crowdsourced cash to get a penis enlarging procedure done in the next couple of months. Of all the things that you could set up a GoFundMe account for, this is not one that I would have ever expected to be considered. He says the surgery costs a whopping $6,000. And I'm quoting from the TMZ story. No word on if he's paying by the inch. Michael, who's been medically diagnosed with micropenis, claims he struggles to use the bathroom with his 0.38 inch, 0.38. Certainly not a 38 caliber. He hopes the procedure can help him when he's using the restroom. Apparently, he wears pull-ups because it's hard to do so with such a small member. The procedure involves an injection of semi-permanent dermal filler. In his GoFundMe post, he adds, "I'm reaching out to anyone who understands how challenging the situation can be. Your support would mean the world to me and help me take a big step toward living with more dignity and independence." So he's asking for $6,000.
I don't blame the guy. That seems like a hard life.
It would be kind of a hard life.
I don't blame him.
I mean, think about dating. You know, it's like that first time when you are with someone and you don't want to be judgy, but there is some judgment there.
Unfortunately.
And then, I mean, how do you prepare them for that up front and say, hey, just so you know, this is a thing, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of get it. But anyway, he started a GoFundMe for that. Ooh. All right, it is that time.
My boys are ready to go.
It is the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase. Opportunity for us to shine a spotlight on a local artist or band who are creating unique music and original tunes right here in the Miami Valley, because we have a ton of very talented artists here in the Dayton area. And I started doing this a number of years ago, and I would ask for contributions or, submissions rather of music, and I might get a half a dozen or so. And we would do it, for maybe a month or two, and every Friday I would play a tune, and then we'd kind of put it on the shelf, and then maybe a year later or so we bring it back. Well, this time, a couple of months ago, I said, let's do it. Let's bring it back. And I have music scheduled now through the end of September. That is amazing. And I guess it's just the popularity of the show. More people are listening. More people see the opportunity to have their music played on WHIO radio. So much so that we decided, well, one song a week on a Friday, that's great. Not a lot of stations do that with local music. That's fine. But what if we stepped it up? So we've got Ian James, my producer.
That's me.
He has taken, and let me just tell you something, and I hope you don't take this in a condescending way, because I don't mean it to be that way.
Should I go grab tissues?
No, but I'm very proud of you for taking this, the bull by the horn.
Thank you.
Because now he hosts the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase on Saturday nights at 7 o'clock here on WHIO. And it's an hour full of not just local music, but you're interviewing local bands
and artists. Yeah.
And
very exciting.
You know what? I hadn't really even thought about that in the inception of this. Was that okay? We'll just play some tunes, right?
Yeah.
You can put out some dates when these guys are playing, or gals, or whoever. But you've taken it to the next level. So now you're interviewing people for the show.
Yeah, I am. I get to speak with a lot of cool people.
So cool. So, all right. So what do you have lined up for tomorrow night here on the show?
Tomorrow, I'm very excited because tomorrow I got to have a chance to speak with Cherry Yum Yum, not the food.
Okay.
I'm not crazy. The band, they're a great, they're like they're an almost all girl alt rock band.
Right.
What's funny about it is that the lead singer, Bridget, her dad is the drummer. So that's just kind of fun.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool.
But what's really cool about them, one of the reasons I was very excited to speak with them, because they opened for the Vindies. at
okay.
Levitt Pavilion June 5th. And for those who don't know, the Vindies, a great band out of Youngstown. They've shared stages with Pat Benatar, ZZ Top. So they're pretty big.
Oh, that's cool.
They're pretty big.
So
and so
they-
the fact
so
that they
this-
got to open for them is a pretty big opportunity too. So
This local area band got to play on the big stage like that.
yeah, they
That's awesome.
competed at the Battle of the Bands this year. Just all around great people, just fun time. So I'm excited to share that conversation.
Very cool. So that's going to be happening tomorrow night at 7:00 right here on WHIO. All right. The band we're hearing tonight, this is a group called the Hip Shakers, and their tune is called Price I Pay, and it's here on the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase on WHIO.
The trail is steep and rocky that rides up to her heart. Rivers wide, a boat in the skies, I knew it from the start. Guess by now I paid up all my dues. It's just the price I pay for loving you. It's just the price I pay for loving you. And I never learned how to give up. It's not the cowboy way. Just pick yourself up, brush off the dirt, another bronc, another day. Guess by now I've paid up all my dues. It's just the price I pay for loving you. It's just the price I pay for loving you. Well, draw me a map, show me a sign. Up over the ridge I'm hoping to find a campfire burning so bright and true. Write it in a letter, tell it in a song. Shout it from the mountains, dance slow to it all night long. Guess by now I've paid up all my dues. It's just the price I pay for loving you. It's just the price I pay for loving you. It's just the price I pay for loving you.
There you go. The Evening Edge local music showcase here on WHIO Radio. The Hip Shakers and Price I Pay. What a good tune. What a good tune. If you are a local band or local artist making original music, or maybe you know somebody who is, and they've got some good quality songs, and I mean like sound quality. We want them to sound like, they were recorded not in your garage, but actually in a studio or something like that. And the music, FCC friendly, that kind of thing, we'd love to hear it. You can submit it at eveningedgelocalmusic@gmail.com.
Sir, please identify yourself.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Well, who is this guy and where did he come from?
Maybe he escaped from the circus.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I mean, this guy is something else.
That's for you. Keep listening to the radio.
On WHIO.
Matt, doesn't it look great? Need to get more of these with the Evening Edge logo on them. It's a Fez for All Friday. Love it. Have a good one, Marcia. Man, I wish tonight was not rainy. We don't live too far from the Air Force Museum where the drone show was going to be, and we were hoping that we'd be able to sit down on the patio and see it maybe tomorrow night. But
Dayton's only all-news morning show. Catch up and know what's going on every morning on your way to work.
Dayton's News and Talk.
From the birthplace of aviation, WHIO, Dayton, Springfield, WHIO-FM, Pleasant Hill.
Rain continues into the weekend. We'll have the latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst at 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
Can we have some fun now, please?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Well, there you go. There's the show. Thanks for listening this week. I'm probably going to be out at, not probably, I will be out at the Carillon Historical Park Rail Fest this weekend on Sunday, and they said I could drive the train, so we'll see what happens. If I'm out there and you spot me, might be your chance to ride on a train driven by yours truly. Hopefully I won't derail it, crash into a building. It would count, by the way. It would count. Well, have a terrific weekend, and you can get the podcast of the show at eveningedgetodd.com and many other podcast platforms. Also, big shout out to DS Printing and Design for the lovely fez that I'm wearing tonight on Hot Hat Friday. Have a great weekend.
Well, that's all, folks.
But if what came, we partied, we conquered.
Is that all there is?
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Next time will be better.
Well, at least he tried.
Thanks for listening.
Until next time, we'll be seeing ya.
What is the
Right, everybody, have a good weekend.